Hey guys, it's me, Meteor. Here we are back to Kirby and the Maze Meteor. Now you're probably wondering why I'm here at the game select screen. Well, I kinda gave some false information the other day. I said that all the small chests are unrequired for the actual 100%. That's not entirely true. While it's true you only need the collectible items in the chest to actually get 100%, I didn't realize that one of the chests I actually got before actually contained an item. I actually mistook this for a cell battery, but it wasn't. This was actually the first spray paint in the game. Spray paints are actually items released in this game. We actually changed Kirby's official color to a different color. Each time I get a new spray paint, I'll be giving Kirby the new color of what it is. This time it's going to be orange. So let's just go ahead and stick with that and head back. But yeah, some of the small chests actually contain collectible items, like that small chest I got with the actual paint in it. I thought it was a battery, but it wasn't. So anyway, I just wanted to clarify that. Let's go ahead and start the game. Go back here to one player. And hey look! Aren't you glad I decided to show that off? Okay, let's begin in here. Basically, this is pretty much exactly the same as you saw before. So, not really anything all too exciting at all to show off. I'm just going to head back and see if there's anything different to show you guys. If there is, I will show it. Otherwise, I'll just jump back to the place where I actually need to go. Well, fine then. Alright, now you showed these doors before here. Let's take the bottom path, just to take a look at what's underneath here. There's really nothing here, but in order to show off every single part of the map, I may as well show it off. I forget if this separate branch path like this is actually required for 100%. It very well may be, so why not? May as well just show it off anyway. It takes it back to the same exact place regardless. So by the way, it's not really all too big of a deal. I don't really think you need that max of tomato at all. And I was also incorrect before about the items not reappearing. They only don't reappear if you actually... They only reappear once you actually restart the game. So there's that. And then I'm going to head back to the area we're actually at before, which I actually needed to go past. So I'll meet you there. Okay, apparently Red actually has a UFO again. I don't know how they actually get UFOs, but whatever. Not my place to really question, I guess. I mean, it could be a lot worse, maybe. I have a beam now. Haha. I broke the one on the other side because I needed it. You know what? Never mind, it's not worth it. Now, last time we went down this path, it didn't really take us anywhere, it took us to a goal, but that was basically it. Not really anything else besides that. We did get ourselves a new color, so that's pretty cool. However, we're going to be going the actual required way now. Well, I mean, both ways are required for 100%, but you know what I mean. We have Cutter! Yay! Look at this. Cutter's not really all too much different than it was before. I don't think you can actually even do the final Cutter on this. Just pretty much, this is all you do. That's it. Cutter, not really the greatest, but whatever. Either way, we have a new boss here, Mr. Frosty. That's probably a typo, I'm gonna guess, because you're clearly Mr. Frosty. But whatever, Mr. Frosty it is. Still, just a jerk, or just a joke, like always. Or maybe it was Mr. Frosty the entire time, and I never took notice. I'm going to highly doubt that. Anyway, we have ice now. Look at that. We have ice. That's always a nice thing. The only thing about the separate colors you get here with the Kirbys is that if you choose a separate color, like through the spray paint, the actual colors you get from the abilities, like blue from ice, you don't actually change color all with Kirby, which is kind of sad, although understandable. But anyway, that's one thing there. Now here you'll notice a switch. If you hit this switch, it actually brings the path right back to the hub room, which you'll notice, if you go in here, we're actually back at the hub. We can go in here anytime we want. So you actually have two abilities you can actually choose from, so that's always nice. Let's get rid of that. I'm going to go grab Bomb. I don't think I've actually shown off Bomb yet. Bomb actually works quite nice in this game, actually. They actually tend to somewhat home in on the targets, which is kind of interesting. Of course, it's not doing it now, because it's making a liar out of me. See, look at that. It shot it up, it hit it exactly perfectly. And if you actually hit it, if you just throw it like this, it's going to go one direction. Now, if you throw it like this, like, if you throw it like B and then over, it's going to launch it it's going to throw it like nearest enemy. Or if you shoot up, and enemies up ahead, it actually does it that way. It actually kind of homes in. I don't really see too many other Kirby games actually doing that anymore, which is kind of strange. I kind of like the actual accuracy of the bomb like this. I like that. mean, look at that. It's so nice. But whatever. Not my place. Now for this door, break that. Break that. Don't break that bomb. Kill you. Go inside this door. It's just another one. We have a pepperoo there in case you need it. But I didn't. I just used the pepperoo for no reason. Hooray! You die. Oh, come on, I want my bomb. Bomb's fun. Fun! Yay! Close enough. You have a battery in case we need it. I don't think I need it, or else I'm just gonna keep it as it is. Okay, that heavy knight actually does a lot of damage, so be careful of it. Now you'll notice this spot up here, too, which we can't actually break. We need to actually break it with the fire, as usual. We'll go back to this. We'll just go to main intentional route right now, and you respawn again, or whatever. Grab the lollipop and run! Run, Kirby, run for your life! Life depends on it, I guess. Something. Run! Run! Ah! Then you go in here. Hey, look! Max and tomato there in case you need it. I didn't really need it, but whatever. Whee! Throwing bombs is so much fun. You die. You. Alright, fair enough. Going down here. Nope. Did he actually run away from me? Wow, that thing is bulky. Okay. I try to do pretty interesting at it, but I guess not. Oh well. Let's go ahead and hit this switch. We won't actually see this story yet. However, it will actually lead to another area we could go to. But I'll show that off later. Well, in a few seconds. So actually not a few seconds, but like a few minutes. Let's go in here. Ooh, it's a boss. You know what that means? No powers. Now, let's take a guess real quick. What do you think is going to be the first boss in this Kirby game? What is normally always the first boss in a Kirby game? A traditional, everyday Kirby game. I see vines everywhere. Who do you think it is? Well, let's go in here. We have King Golem. This is actually the mirror form equivalent of Wispy Woods. This is the only Kirby. This is like the only Kirby platformer, like traditional platformer Kirby game, that Wispy Woods is not the first boss in. There are many spin-offs where Wispy Woods is not the final boss in, but when it comes to actual main Kirby games, this is actually the first one where Kirby is not, where Wispy Woods is not the main boss. Dang it. And you're dead. There we go. Yay! It actually is kind of hard to dodge those falling rocks because he drops a lot more falling rocks than Wispy Woods does apples. And he also, those giant golems are also annoying too because those things you can't actually inhale very quickly. So that's annoying. Either way, little Kirby does a nice little dance there. Yay! Oh, he's so happy, Kirby is. We go inside this door and go in this chest. We now have a map for Rainbow Route. So let's take a look at that. Yeah, Rainbow Route Area 1 is pretty huge. We'll be tackling this at a certain time. However, this is probably one of the best areas to actually go off and venture out. We'll be actually tackling Area 1 next time, but we still have some more bit of Area 2 we need to tackle on yet, so let's go ahead and do that first. So let's go back up. Go inside, let's go inside this one here. Grab a burning, and I'll meet you back when I actually find one. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab that burning. I'll show off something. If you hold down the L button, you actually call your warp star, and actually head back to the main screen, which is very nice. Now, you've never actually seen Kirby use a cell phone before in terms of calling a warp star, except in Kirby 64. So this is the second game to actually do that. Kirby 64, he just pulled off a random cell phone that was pink, and just called his warp star. Well, that wasn't just a one-time thing. He does it in this game too. But he's never actually done it again since then, because he probably has a smartphone now. I mean, who doesn't? Anyway, I'm probably gonna get a comment saying, I don't have a smartphone! In which case, well, fair enough. But anyway, let's go inside the store now, because actually bring powers out from a certain location, and go back to the one we need to. So instead of having to actually go throughout an entire level again, we can actually make a little quick travel, which is a nice thing. It's always nice to have quick travel locations. Always, I mean, that's always very enjoyable. And you're going to be doing that a lot. I mean, remember, this is a Metroidvania style game, so being able to carry an ability from one place to another quickly is very helpful. And I think they actually handled that quite nicely, that whole idea. The only way it could have actually been implemented any better, in my personal opinion... The only way it could have been handled any better, in my personal opinion, is if it kind of worked like Powers did in, what was that? Milky Way Wishes, where you actually, if you found a power on a pedestal, you can actually summon it at any time. So that'd be actually more similar to Metroidvania's function, for the fact that in Metroidvanias, once you get an ability or new power-up, you can use it anytime you wish. In this game, you pretty much get the ability if you find the pedestal in the save room, or safe room, but then you can have to bring it back, but you have to use fast travel to get there. Not really too big of an issue, honestly, but anyway, let's go in here and see what's inside this door. We see a mini-boss up there, so that's nice. And then quickly go up here and dash. And, whatever, fine, I'll take it. Grab the food, and we have a nice little mini-boss here. Boxy! This thing charges, it shoots off presents. Its mere presence is a problem. Yeah. Yep. Gonna charge, gonna shoot a present at me. Okay. Pretty much has just charge and shoot presents. That's all it really does. Oh, I guess that was a healing item I actually picked up by accident. That's another thing with Boxy. Now, you'll see the power up here, Magic. If you use it, it gives like a little wheel here, and it stops and spins. And it could be a random thing. Let's see what I get here. Ice. Oh, okay. But yeah, I can either give you an invincibility lollipop, it could actually turn all the enemies into food, or it could give you a random power up. It's actually quick, but it's only a one-time ability. You can only use it once, so there's that. In fact, let me actually grab the burning here. This might actually be useful. Let's go ahead and grab that real quick, and just head our way up. Wait for it. Wait for it. Run! Alright. Nope. Nope. Flip. Well. Alright, I guess I'm not using that. Guess I'm not using burning. That's fine. That's all good. Okay, well, I didn't really need burning anyway for anything required. It would have been nice if I could have gone in there, and I could have actually probably got like a 1-up or something over to the left. But whatever, it's not required. You could get a 1-up there if we had a, rock or something, but we don't, so not really a big deal. Now you notice the sonars, or the sorars, yeah, the sorars in this game, they kind of actually like home in on you, like seeker missiles kind of thing. Kind of interesting. And we have a new ability here, Tornado. Whee! Tornado honestly isn't that big of a deal. I don't think this is very good in this game at all, but it's interesting. I have 1 HP, so gotta make this count, I guess. And I can't even hit that block that way. Okay, fine. Let's see. Do it this way. Break that. So now we can actually break this down too. And then we can actually go inside this door and grab a burning. Anyone's fine. Let's grab that one. And now we can actually go in through here. And then, without having to break that little bomb over there, which actually leaves that up, we can actually grab this, which is food. We actually kind of needed that, so that's nice. But, I mean, it's not really necessary. Like I said, not required. And if it is, please correct me, because that'd be annoying. You know what? Fine. I was going to try to kill you with wind, but I couldn't do that. I was going to stay away from that Metal Guardian. That's actually his name. Metal Guardian. You die. Alright, so basically, all that's left now would actually head right up here. And where is this star going to take us? Where is this path led us to? Let us find out by taking the warp star up. We are in Area 9. Yeah. I'm not one to decide what kind of map you make for your game. But if you're going to have Area 9 directly connected to Area 2, I can't imagine that being a very good level design, in my personal opinion. But it's your map. Now, when I said this map was very strange, this was one of the main reasons why. When I originally played this game a long time ago and I got here, I was like, what's in this room? And I thought I was Area 9. I was like, what the flip am I at? How'd I even end up here? Why is this the thing? But I don't want to seem like I'm negative for this game because I really like this game a lot. But I will wholeheartedly admit that this game, in terms of the Metroidvania aspects, could have been implemented a lot better. And there's plenty of room for revision if they ever make it like a sequel to this game. Well, I guess technically they tried making a spiritual successor to it. Squeak Squad is ever kind of similar to this. It's not a Metroidvania by any stretch, but the whole collectible item and treasure hunting thing was done again in Squeak Squad, so there's that. Anyway, you'll see a big chest here that has a little music track to it. That's cool. You can't get it any other way besides hitting that little block, so let's head in here. Now, you can go back this block and it'll actually break this up here. We're actually going to be going taking this path up. We'll be heading back to Kingdom Constellation later. But, either way, if you go up here, break that down, and go inside this, we'll see another switch. So this switch will actually lead from Kingdom Constellation all the way back to the home screen. So, we can actually go back here anytime we want to, which I will do going back to it later. I'll be talking that one last, obviously. So that should be it. Next time in Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, we'll actually be heading further in and finishing up. We'll be actually heading into this here, where Rainbow Route is. Finishing up Area 2, and then trying to do what we can in Rainbow Route. And that's probably going to take like 3 episodes to do, because there's a lot of stuff in Rainbow Route. Anyway, I will see you guys then.